2023 Topps Finest Flashback full case, PYT. 116. This is the next to go. So I'm going to start opening. There are some teams left. If anybody would like a team, let me know. Or if you'd like to participate in the filler, you can also let me know. I'm actually going to leave it in the store instead of killing it. This way you guys can see it. If anybody would like one of these teams, let me know. Or a spot in the filler. Either is acceptable. It makes no sense to me why the Royals and the Dodgers sit. Because we hit so much Bo Jackson and Mike Piazza autos. We've hit so many of them. Who wants the Dodgers for 40 or the Royals for 50? Last time I did this and said this, we hit multiple Bo Jackson and Piazza. No, T-Wit, I did not say that or think it, my friend. You're good in my book. It's not like you're the first person to do that in history. You're totally good. All right, Max, Don, let me take him out. $50 for KC, guy. I'll take him out for you. Diamondbacks, Orioles, Yankees, the last three left. This is a good filler. Or we can just I'll take offers. I'm still opening packs for a moment, so we got a second, but does anybody want the Diamondbacks? Thank you, Max. Diamondbacks or Orioles or Yankees? I'll do 110, MK. I'll meet you pretty close. I'll do 110. If that's okay with you, I can do 110. Guy, you're good. Thank you, Max. Thank you, MK. Yankees and Diamondbacks left. Corbin has eluded us. So if somebody wants the Diamondbacks for 100, I'll do that. And then the Yankees have not eluded us. We've hit more Jeters than anybody. But I'll still take... I could do like two, like I guess I could do two for the Yankees. I really would rather do like, I could do two for the Yankees. Two for the Yankees or one for the Diamondbacks, if anybody would like them. All right, let's see. We don't have much flashback left. I'm just trying to get it off here. Let's see. All right, I'll take it, MK. I'll take it. All right, 23 a spot, 2 for 40. This is for the Yankees. In a full case of flashbacks. 23 a spot, 2 for 40. It's the last team on the board while I open the packs. We don't have much flashbacks left. We are almost out. We've done almost 200 cases. 1 for Gleno. What's up, Gleno? 9 left. 5 left now. T-Wit wants a piece. 4 left. Nobody hits more Jeter ink than we do. Four left. Top spot takes home the Yanks in a full case. You got it, Stro. 2 left. One left. You got it. You got it, Stro. 1 left. Thank you, MK. Last spot for the filler. Who wants a chance at the Yanks for 23? No rush, guys. I'm opening packs. You guys got time. You're good. You guys got a minute. There's no rush. Drive safely. That is exponentially more important. I got you. I'm very excited for this PSA next week, guys. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be mostly Hawk and I, Torpedo. Hawk's going to be doing the first 12 hours, and then I'm going to be doing the next 12 hours. I think that's the plan. Oh yeah, they're just jealous, Dave. What Backer managed to put together is impressive. What's up, Dale? What Backer managed to put together for this PSA thing is quite outstanding. It's very impressive. It's amazing. We're the first ones they're doing this with. They've never partnered with anybody. It's a super genius, sharp move by Backer. Why depressed, Dale? Tell me it's not about the cat. As long as it's not about the cat, I'll be okay. No, I don't really do drugs, T-Wit. I just smoke weed. Oh, and then you went and they were gone, Dale? They were already taken? Oh, my. That is kind of torture, but that's... Honestly, Dale, it's okay. Wifey will be okay. You guys will find other cats, I promise. I promise. You'll be really happy with the cats that you guys... You guys will end up getting amazing cats, and you'll be happy. It's a blessing in disguise. The cats that you end up finding it's gonna be meant to be. Once you finally find the right cats, exactly. Once you bring home the cats and wifey brings home the cats with you, it'll be like it'll be such a special experience. She'll be so happy. You'll be so happy. Those two cats will have good lives with the couple that took them home. I'll tell you something interesting about one of my cats, Dale. You'll like this little mini story. So, ooh, that's a good box. A lot of rares in that box. Ooh, good box. And what'd he say? Oh, wow. That's a coincidence. Okay, so I'll tell you this little mini story, okay? Actually, Dale, which story do you want first? I'll give you a choice. Do you want the story of how I got my first cat? Or do you want the story of how I got my current cat? They're both brief but mildly interesting stories. What type of cats, by the way? Whichever will lighten up the mood, they'll both lighten up the mood. I think you'll appreciate the second story more. It's more direct. They're both kind of directly related to your story, though. That's why I thought about these two stories. You good?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, what are these girls doing? Snooping around outside the baseball room over here.
I want to see what you're doing in there.
I know, right? I don't blame you. It's so interesting. Okay, so I'll tell you that I'm telling cat stories, by the way. That's what I'm doing in here. All right, cat story number 1. Tabbies are cool. So, we gotta turn on the refractor light. So my first cat story is when I was a little kid. My dad was allergic to cats, and he decided that my brother and I, that we needed to grow up loving all different types of animals and pets and whatever. So I think Bo Jackson, let's ask for Bo Jackson and hope to get Bobby Witt, guy. I think that's what we should do, just being honest. Let's ask for Bo and hope to get Bobby. What's up, Noah? So when I was a little kid, my dad was like, Andrew, I want both you and your brother to grow up loving both dogs and cats, and we already have a dog, so let's go get a cat. I said, okay, great. He was allergic, but he just wanted us to have a cat so that we could appreciate all animals. Wow, Jazz. I know a buyer. Hawk, you out there? Oh, I got to do the filler. I'm so dumb. We filled the filler and everybody sent, and I'm showing the cards before doing the filler. Hold on. Let's see who gets the Yankees first, shall we? Is there still one spot? Who wants the last spot in the filler? There's one spot in the filler for $23. Who wants the last spot for the Yankees? Let's go. And then we can go back to cat stories and flashbacks. One for Zilla. Let's go. Thank you. Excuse me. All right, Guy is good. MK good. Stro good. T-Wit good. 1, 5, 6, 7. Zilla will send, that's 8. And then I know Gleno. Probably PayPal. And then that would be 9 and 10. All right, we're good. Let's do it here. Good luck, guys. While Zilla's sending, let's do the cereal. Or the filler, I mean. Yo!
Is Sapphire regular top loaders or 59s?
I mean, 50. It's safe for 59s, but the base are regular. You need both. You really could go. You really could go either way. It's they fit in the regulars, but the autos you definitely have to go the thickers. All right, dice for the filler. 8 times. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. I see Gleno, T-Wit for 4. Guy Tree Fitty, Stro, Gleno, Stro, and Zilla. Good luck. Thank you, baby. All right. 8 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 times. 8 times on the dice. T-Wit, with his 4 spots, is going to take home the Yankees. The Yankees go to T-Wit in the filler. Now it's copy, paste, and print. And then I get to go back to Cat Stories and Flashbacks. So, well, you don't know which spot it was, T-Wit. We could have numbered them, and then we would have had a better idea. Okay, we got Jazzle Dazzle, Uncommon Refractor. So, back to my cat story. So yes, Dave, what you're saying is correct. When you're allergic to cats, as you expose yourself to them more, you end up reducing your allergies potentially. There's Gunner on the base. Tatis Uncommon Rare coming up. It's the GOAT for the Rangers. Going to the Grand Salami. So that's exactly what happened with my dad. He got us the cat, and then he ended up, over years, he ended up having less of an allergic reaction over time to the cat. But that's not why I was telling the story. So, my dad, we drove near where, like, J-Bach lives. Like, you know, like Poughkeepsie, New Paltz area, right? And we went to this lady's house. And inside her house, she literally had a zillion cats. She probably had like 40 cats in her house, just running around, making maybe more now that I'm thinking about it. She had a zillion cats. The cats ruled the whole house, right? And at one point, there was a piano in the house, and we're in the house, and the woman says, my dad says, so, you know, which cats can we pick from? And the woman says, you can pick from any cat in the house. There's Ted Williams on the rare for the Red Sox. She says, you can take any cat in the house. And she had a piano. So I went over to the piano, and I sat down, and right as I was about to play the piano, she goes, no, don't. And I said, why? And she goes, there's definitely going to be cats in the piano. The piano doesn't really work. If it makes noise, it'll scare the cats. I'm like, okay, fine. So then I didn't play the piano, and I, like, looked inside the piano, and sure enough, there are, like, you know, 8 or 10 kittens just, like, chilling in the piano. That is the autograph, so let's put that puppy back down. So then I'm wandering around through the house, and I'm looking at cats to pick out. I see a cat that I kind of like, but not sure if that's the right one. I see another cat that I kind of like. I'm not sure if that's the right one. And then in the whole house, there was like one cat. There was like one cat that was black. And I thought that the black cat looked really cool. And I just pointed at that cat, and I said, Dad, that's the one I want. I was a little kid. And my dad said, "Okay, we'll take the black cat." And the woman turns to my father and says, "The black cat is the only one in the entire house that's not on sale. That's not for sale." And he's like, "What do you mean, not for sale?" She's like, "That's the only one that I was keeping, and of all these litters was the one black cat." And my dad's just like, "How much?" And the woman's like, "No, seriously, he's not for sale." And my dad's like, "How much?" And the woman's like, "No, seriously, he's not for sale. Like, I'm sorry. We have a peel. We'll do a guess. Guess the peel for 42 in Blesbucks while we're doing my cat story. Guess the peel for 42. And the lady was like, "No, seriously, he's not for sale." Eventually, my dad's like, "Listen, lady, I'm not leaving here without the cat that my son wants, so just give me a number." There's Ichiro on the rare. She asks, I don't remember what the number was, but she asked for some absurd amount of money for a cat, like double the price of all the cats that she had. And my dad, of course, instantly pays her, and we end up going home with the cat. It was a black cat, and we brought it home. And when I brought him into my room. There's Soto's little brother, Refractor for the Angels. We brought it. I put it into my room. I wanted to pet it. It didn't want to be pet. I cornered it in the room. There's Rare of Wander, somebody we used to know. I cornered it in the room. It didn't want to be touched. It didn't want to be picked up. I pick it up. It digs its claws into the carpet, and when I picked him up, it made like a noise, like it was ripping the carpet a little bit, and it made a noise like Velcro. So we named him Velcro. And that is how my first cat got his name, Velcro. And that was our first family cat, Velcro. And that's the whole story. Like I said, it wasn't a great story. I thought it was a great name with a meaning too. Like, you know, it made the noise. All right, here we go. This is the peel, and then I'll tell the story about the more recent cat. It's Michael Garcia for Tree Fitty and the Royals. The peel is going to be Michael spelled wrong, Garcia spelled right. 3 out of 10 rookie peel. I love Velcro. He was our first cat. See, like I said, we just gotta ask for, we ask for Bo Jackson. We try to hit Bobby, right? We got a peel on the board. A strong start. So now I'll give you the story of my current cat. Okay? So I have 2 cats right now. Their names are Alfredo and Sabrina. Alfredo's the boy, Sabrina's the girl, obviously. Refractor, hold on. Yankee Refractor. Rodon. Carlos. For the Yankees, going to T-Wit. Filler hit. I mean, maybe Dale, but it truly was the only cat that was black in out of like 40 cats in the whole place. Like I will admit that. I know it sounds silly, but it really was the only black cat that she had. So check this out. So now I know you'll enjoy this story, Dale. You'll like, okay? Just this story. I want you, Dale. The last story I just told you about Velcro. That's just how I got the first cat, but. This story, if your wife isn't listening, you need to relay this story to her because it's more directly related to what you just went through. Okay? But you'll like this. So, let's do this rare first. Hold on. Rare Yankees. Yankees are hitting. Failer is hitting. Peraza. Yankees. So check this out. I mean, this next story is not like crazy, but it's I love cats. They're amazing, Zilla. So, okay, so check this out. So, my French Bulldog passed away, like 4 years ago. And I loved him more than anything. And I I decided that I wasn't ready to get a new French Bulldog. I still don't think I'm ready to get a new Frenchie. Maybe at some point in the future, but I'm not ready yet. My little man was too special for me. So I'm not ready. I try not to talk about him too much or even think about him because it just makes me cry and get sad. But there's Albert. Albert for the Cardinals going to Dale. So I decided that my wife was like, and honestly, my wife is like not as good with dogs. Like she wasn't great with dogs. So I figured, I'm not going to get a new dog. I've never seen any of our stuff get lost in transit. Derek, I'll ask Derek when he gets back to his desk, freeze him. But I've never heard of anything getting completely lost in the mail like that. Let me see if he's got his headphones on. 1 second. Guys, I think it's just this time of the year and the USPS and whatever. It's not us. I promise you'll get it. I promise you'll get it, Friesen. I'm sorry that it's taking so long, even though it's not our fault. Sometimes the shipping is just really messed up this time of the year. Mookie Betts refractor. Yeah, exactly. It's just this time of the year. But I just double-checked with Derek and the shipping. He said that this time of year, stuff like that is pretty common, and there's nothing we can do about it once it's dropped off. It's funny, we actually have a USPS guy here delivering cases, and the guy was overhearing me ask Derek about this, and he literally just chimed in. He said, "Oh," he goes, "I just dropped off a package that was from Texas to California." He goes, "It got sent from Texas to California, went to a different part in California, and then got sent back to Texas, and then it went back to California." So I guess it's not that. I guess it happens sometimes. Sorry for the inconvenience, Friesen. I hope that once it's in your hands, you'll be happy. I feel confident. Just a matter of time, my friend. Okay, back to the cat story for Dale and his wife. You probably want DK in your lineup. Yeah. Remember, it's all about the game script, guys. So even though the Niners have a great defense, just remember that the Niners will probably be winning that game, which means that the Seahawks will be playing from behind, which means they're going to be throwing the ball a lot, which is good for your receivers in fantasy if you have receivers on the Seahawks in your lineup. It's all about the game script. It's all about the game script. That game script, assuming things go to as expected, is got the Niners ahead. There's Cal Ripken on the rare for the Orioles. It's got the Niners ahead and the Seahawks playing catch up. No, I totally understand, Friesen. I apologize, but it'll show up. Don't worry. Just be patient. Give it time. I'm sorry for the USPS runaround. That's also Dale is also correct. Their rush defense is better than their secondary. Okay, back to the quick cat story number 2. Bottom line is, wifey and I decided that it'd be better to get a cat than a dog. So I started making inquiries, and I started looking, once I decided what breed I wanted, we started making inquiries, and once I found a breeder, and then she said, okay, the next litter will be available on this such and such date, and these are the pictures of the kittens that'll be available, and there were she sent me a series of pictures of all the available cats from the litter, and I had kind of decided, I was deciding between a couple different pictures of the cats, between this guy or whatever, and but she said, oh, but the cats won't be ready for ooh, hold on, refractor, Walner, nice, Twins, Joe Good, nice hit, Walner on the refractor. We're doing pretty good in the refractors. I would like a rare refractor. We got one more opportunity. We have 1 uncommon refractor and 4 regular refractors so far. The woman basically sends me a text out of the blue. There's Lou Gehrig rare for the filler Yankees. T-Wit. Yankees doing okay. She sends me a message, and she says, hey, she goes, if you don't want to wait for the litter to be available, I have 1 cat that you could take now, and I'll even give him to you at a discount. There's Mookie Betts on the rare for the Dodgers. He'll join your refractor in the mail, Mr. Maximilian. No problem, Friesen. So, no, it doesn't have to do with me getting 2 or anything. So, so check this out. She says, I'll give you exactly. See, discount cat, red flag. That's what I said. I said, look, lady. I said, oh, hold on. Let's fix this. There we go. I said, look, lady. I said, what's wrong with the cat? Because you're offering him to me at half price. So there's got to be something wrong with the cat. Why is he discounted? Is he horribly ugly? Does he have the worst pattern ever? Does he look terrible? Does he have a terrible personality? Is there something wrong with him? Is he violent or something? Why is the cat discounted? I'll put the auto down. And we have a rare refractor. Is that a rare refractor? Ooh, it is. It is. Nolan Ryan, rare refractor. Very nice for the Grand Salami. Let's go. Ask me how I know, says Be Home. So, nope, he wasn't. Listen to the story. So, J-Bach, how dare you? Cats are wonderful. So, she says, no, actually, she goes, there's nothing wrong with the cat at all. She goes, he was the most desirable cat of the whole litter, and he was the first one that everybody wanted and tried to reserve him. He was the first cat that I sold out of the previous litter. I was like, there's got to be a catch here. I was like, all you're doing... I said, so what is... Does he look really ugly? Does he have, like, the ugliest design? She said, no, he's beautiful. He has the most beautiful design out of the whole litter. I'm like, why are you giving me half price, lady? She said, because he's 3 months old. And people want kittens that are 10 weeks old, not 3 weeks old. Or not 3 months old, I mean. She's like, 3 months is like, it's like, you know, like 3.5 months. Like, he was like an old kitten. 3.5 months. He was like, that was considered like an old kitten, you know? Instead of like, I don't know, whatever. I guess she was nervous about her ability to sell him. I said, can you answer something for me? Why do you still have him? Here's Larry Walker on the rare for the Rockies. I said, why do you still have him? If he was the most desirable and all that stuff, then why do you still have him? And she said, because the family that purchased him, the father was allergic, so they returned him. He didn't know that he was allergic, so he returned the cat. And that's why I still have him. And I was like, I'll take him. So I picked him up. Here's a rare. Oh, nice rare. Shohei, let's go. Zion Papa. Nice rare. See, we're talking positive vibes here. Now we're going to finish the case with a good auto, hopefully. Positive vibes, yields positive mojo, positive cards. The cat was returned because the father, the husband, was allergic. It was like a blessing in disguise. I ended up getting this cat because the father was allergic. The cat he's the most amazing cat ever. I couldn't be happier. He's my little baby boy, Alfredo. Ah, there you go. No cat. You'll have to settle for a pool host today. The cat will come soon. Dale with an Albert Auto. 6 out of 100. My second favorite number. 6 out of 100. It's Mr. Albert Pujols for Sharpletic. I know you were saying nice to my story and not to the auto, Dale. Trust me, I know. I love my cat more than anything. It was a blessing in disguise that this guy was allergic to him and that he got returned and then he became mine because it was good for both him and for me because nobody's gonna love that cat like I do. We you know, it ended up being really truly a blessing. Here I was all skeptical, like, what's wrong with the cat, lady? How you trying to hustle me, you know? Nope, there was no hustle. Just the most amazing cat ever. And you'll find the most amazing cat as well, Dale. Give it some times. A little time. Recap time. Speaking of time. I'll show you pictures of my cat afterwards if you guys want to see. I'll show you a quick picture. There's definitely like 15% of the people watching this stream right now being like, God damn it, would this guy shut the hell up about his fucking cat? Like, stop talking about cats. Like, there's people watching the stream right now being like, I'm a dog person. I don't like cats. Stop talking about your cats. Wallner refractor. Mookie Betts, Rodon, Soto, and then Jazzle Dazzle Uncommon Refractor. You should definitely wait until you come back, Dale. That'll be perfect. And you should get a cat, Joe. Or John. Michael Garcia was the peel, 3 out of 10. And then we had an auto. It was Mr. Albert Pujols going to Sharpletic and the Cardinals. That was a case of Topps Finest Flashbacks. PYT 116. I appreciate you all for joining. Thank you. That was the break. Thank you.